Hello everyone, this is Lord Keo here. Now, I would enjoy letting you know that I have done Dardar's story. I'm going to go ahead and just put this to you now. I would let Dardar do it, but I think it'd be a little bit more easier to understand if I just inform you of what Dardar is and, all of his specs and, what he does. Other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. If you hear scratching in the background, it's probably my dog. So we're going to go ahead and just get into this. Dardar's race's name is Mayorian. Now, Mayorians do give birth to eggs, but they only reproduce normally asexually, although they can reproduce with other species, which is sort of how Dardar is born. He was born a normal Mayorian, but what happened was he consumed a Dutch angel dragon, which purified him and gave him the ability to become into physical form, higher intellect, and he learned how to speak English to an extent. So in his species, he is a genius, and so far he's the only one who's been able to manage this ability. He is an open, his species is an open species. It means anybody can make a Mayorian. They're mostly morphic, like this. This is what they normally look like right here. Look kind of like a blob with like tentacles that come out of it, and a scary kind of mouth. The eggs look like this right here when they're unhatched. When they're hatching, this is what they appear to look like. Now you see that little red dot right there? That's actually the heart of Mayorian. Their tentacles go around it and form into the being in which they are. Now, Dardar's heart is a little bit different since he consumed the angel dragon. It actually looks like a heart shape. I'm a horrible artist. I'm sorry. And I can't afford to, commission a real artist to do this. So that's what they look like normally. Now, like I said, they normally reproduce with eggs, but it's asexual. They just lay an egg whenever they feel like it, and that makes a baby Mayorian. Now, Dardar has no sexual preference because, again, he's a-reproductive mostly. He can take DNA from anything he consumes, which he does eat meat, he does eat vegetables, and his favorite thing to eat actually is donuts. So I mean, if anybody wants to make him a donut, he'd love it. It's his favorite thing to eat, fried dough. He is extremely afraid of Dutch angel dragons because of the Dutch angel dragon war with him, with his species, which gave him the ability to actually fear things and know what he is doing is either bad or good. So other than that, there's not really much else to say. Other than, Dardar is Dardar. If anybody wants to make a Dardar or a Mayorian, they're very free and open to. The only things is, they always have to have tentacles. Their head shape can be anything that they want. That's why sometimes I depict Dardar with horns. Sometimes I depict him without horns. Sometimes I depict him with lots of tentacles. Sometimes I depict him with little bits of tentacles. It's just because he can change his shape at will. And so far, he's the only one of his species that can actually do that. If you want to make one, go ahead and make one. I just request that make a video. Tag me in it, let me see. Or put it on Twitter, let me see. I would love to see other Mayorians. It would be great. Other than that, like I said, they can make any body type they want. I'm just horrible at drawing body types, so it's mostly tentacles for Dardar. Other than I'm going to go and make a few more pictures of him because it's really easy to draw him, and I really like drawing him. Of different body shapes he can have. So go ahead and look forward to that. And I believe that's it, other than look at baby Dardar. He looks so cute, baby Dardar. Okay, Have a wonderful day.